mix up with some recruiting stats?
Let me say this first. Give Jacksonville State a lot of credit. Coach Harper does a terrific job with his team, and we knew he'd have them ready tonight, and he did. The way they came out of the gate, and that's a good basketball team. You don't go to Tulsa and win without being a good team, and they're going to win a lot of games in OVC. I mean, I think they'll be one of those teams right up the top, and a lot of that have to do with their coach. They got a really good coach in Coach Harper, but I'm proud of our team. We got down early, 10, 11, 12. What was it?
9-3 to start.
Well, how far did we get down in the game? 11. Got down 11. Kids didn't panic. We found ways to battle back and take the lead, and at least went in halftime tied. And you know, this time of year, you're going to look around the country. You're going to see teams you get beat, and you're going to ask how they beat them. I'm going to tell you what's so important this time of year. A lot of teams don't really execute and do things great, but it's that wheel. That wheel what wins a lot of games this time of year. And that's what we talked about at halftime. That last 20 minutes, they're going to make some plays, and we're going to make some plays, but these kind of games come down to one possession here or there, that loose ball laying around, that extra rebound, the ability to run in transition and get that other team tired. I thought we did that and got a couple baskets. But I thought we got into their legs a little bit by doing it. That's the wheel, and I thought we made those plays the second half. And at the same time, we made a conscious effort to try to get Kate going a little bit. I think he had 3 shots at halftime, hadn't scored, came out the second half, and got it going. And him and Q were big again. Junior was good. For the first time all season, I think I walk up here and we got a plus assist to turnover ratio for the first time, including the 2 exhibition games. So that's a plus. Great team effort, and I thought Anton Waters off the bench gave us great energy and great toughness tonight. So, questions?
Q brought a lot of energy. What does it mean to have him 2 games back-to-back like that?
Listen, we don't have enough pieces and parts for any of those guys to take nights off. We need Q playing like that every night. And again, that's 2 nights in a row. So he may have been right. Maybe he's waiting on the first game. I wish he'd told me that about the exhibition games. Those didn't matter to him. But he was good again tonight. I thought we were better defensively even. I thought we played hard. That's a good team, experienced team. Those guards, experience. Cunningham, 31, tough, experienced player. And we held them to 41% shooting. And shot 48% ourselves as a team. That's a good stat. Now rebound them.
What about going to Belmont on Saturday night?
Well, I just said this on radio. I had an opportunity last night to watch Belmont against Vanderbilt, and I said this. I thought Vanderbilt's, or if Belmont's in the SEC, they'd be right up towards the top of it. I think they're that good. They had a poor shooting night at Vandy last night. They were 1 for 18 at halftime from 3-point line. Second half, I think he made 8 or 9 and got it down to 3 points, and thought Vanderbilt really played well. So we know it's going to be a tough challenge for us in a great atmosphere. But, I like going on the road and playing. We talk about it from day one. Everybody's good at home. So those teams can go on the road and win. That's when you really find out how good you really are. And it's going to be a huge challenge for us. We know that. But we're looking forward to it Saturday night.
Justin Johnson came out tonight with a double-double. How important is it to have him back?
Hey, Matthew, it's big every night. You look at those minutes there, amount of minutes those starters play, those starters got to be big for us every night. And we got to continue to, get our bench more involved. Didn't quite get the minutes tonight out of them. Tomorrow gave us a couple, six minutes, made a couple little plays, and he gives us some quickness out there. We can get by some people a little bit. Like say Anton and give us a lot, and TJ didn't give us much. And Marty played well the first game, and the ability to take scouting port in that game. Man, you just can't leave the best shooter on the court. He's switching the ball screen, and those are little things he'll get better at. He didn't do it on purpose, and those things he'll get better at. And again, as a team, it's a fine margin for error for this team all year long, and we got to find ways to eliminate as many of those little fine lines as we can.
Assumes tonight the effort Anton gave off the bench, that's exactly what you're looking for out of him, isn't it?
That's what you got to have. You know, guys come off that bench and add too. And he added too. He's a tough guy. Continue to get him better. You know, adjustment he has a little bit. And same way with Justin. It's adjustment for Justin right now. You know, Justin played probably every one of his minutes at the 4 spot tonight. He's not used to that now. He's used to being a 5, you know, around that basket, standing around that paint. And he's having to guard a 4. So those are huge adjustments. We're not near as good being able to get him that ball in that paint as a 4 player as we got to become. Then Anton has to play some 4 for us when him and Ben's in there together. And again, that's a learning process too. So we'll keep getting better at that. You know, I think every little thing was getting a little bit better. Again, I liked our kids. I like our kids' chemistry. Guys are starting to feed off each other a little bit, starting to believe a little bit. And when you win some close games, and every game we play, somebody's been close. It's going to be close. Brings you closer together.
Lamama led the game with 7 assists. How do you see him adjusting to be able to distribute the ball and run the offense?
Well, hey, it's not smooth. I mean, you can see when those guards, and everybody's going to start doing it. They're going to start picking him up and really getting into him. And we got to help him with that some. You know, you don't have to be the quickest guy in the world, but you got to learn how to change pace, change speeds a little bit, keep a guy off of you, put him on skates. We got to help Junior get better at that. But there'll never be a time any of us walk off that court knowing this about Junior. He's going to give you everything he's got, every possession, over and over and over. And again, 7 assists, 4 turnovers, 33 minutes. It's good for him. It's good. He scored 11 points, made all his free throws. When he started, those are good stats. I'll take 11 and 7 from him every night.
Any chance Willie plays on Saturday?
No. Still, he's spin it in indefinitely and make a decision if or when he ever plays.
Anything
I don't have to ask me that question no more. How's that? You'll get the,
You just let me know.
I'll let you know. I'll call you. I'll tweet it out to you. How's that?
Sounds good. It'd be hard to do without a Twitter account, but
I got one. There's my Twitter man over there. All right, recruiting questions. What you got?
is Mitchell a program changing type of player?
Oh, I don't know about anything about that. I don't know what a program changer is. I don't know about those kind of guys. I don't know if I ever had any. I know he's a really good basketball player. I know that. You know, he's as talented as any big guy I've ever recruited. His ability to run and jump is elite. And not special, it's elite. And he's got a high skill set. That's the thing people really don't know about him. He can get that ball off the rim and bring it one end to the other, step out and shoot threes. You know, his biggest thing is he hasn't never played no basketball. This is really his second year really playing any. Remember going into his junior year, no one knew anything about him. He was nobody talking about him. And it happened to see this big old guy someone told me about, and he wasn't a very good player at that time, but you could just see him oozing with potential. And no question, you know, there's not many big guys in the country can run with him. So we're excited to have him and excited to have those other guys. Excited to have, you know, Josh Anderson, again, a guy with some quickness. Athletic guard with some quickness. Multiple dimensional guy, get off the rim and bring it. Play 1 through 3. I think he can really guard. So we like him a bunch too. And the kid out of Kentucky. I mean, Tavion's, he's got basketball savvy. You know, you can't teach that. Won a state championship last year, was MVP. Should be Mr. Basketball this year. I know he had 38 in his first scrimmage, but a guy who I think will just get better and better and better. One of those guys, a little bit on the radar, but possesses that quickness out there. Defensive quickness and ability to, you know, break somebody down and get at the rim. That's what our game's about. Ability to break people down and get at the rim. I mean, if you got to manufacture baskets every trip, well, that's like a root canal. And we're doing that just a little bit too much. You got to have guys who can just break you down and go make basketball plays. Tavion can do that too. Play some one, some two. So we're excited about all three of those guys, and they're good young men too. And, we got to continue to get some more players. We got to add some, a couple more perimeter players to this thing before spring's over.
Early on, you said you wanted to keep talent in Kentucky. What does it mean to have Tavion stay and come to Western Kentucky?
Well, remember this, I said I want to keep the talent in Kentucky if it's good enough to help us compete for championships. That's the key. We don't want just a Kentucky kid just because he's a local guy or a Kentucky guy. But when we can get a Kentucky guy that can help us compete for championships, I mean, we love those guys. We want all those guys we can get. And Tavion's one of those guys, no question about it. And maybe another one this year pop up somewhere. We'll wait and see.
You talked about not wanting to take a backseat to anyone, especially you mentioned that recruiting too. What is this class you guys have brought over to show about what you guys are trying to do here in this program?
Well, yeah, I don't know anything. We're just trying to get the same players other people have. We're going to play against. We're not doing anything special. I mean, at the end of the year, the one thing all good coaches have in common, all good programs have good players. I mean, that's what it's about, good players. And we want good players here. And we believe we can get good players here. Why can't we? Everybody asks me, how you get these. Why shouldn't he want to come here? Got a great town in Bowling Green. We got a beautiful campus. We got a great basketball arena. I mean, you walk out in it, and again, I've been to SEC many years. There's not many of them going to be better than that one when it's full. Those skyboxes give it something. And again, putting 8,000 out here versus some of these other arenas that got 45 or 5,000 in it, it's a lot to sell. Got great faculty here. I mean, I've learned this already. These faculty, they want athletics to be successful. I mean, basketball is important in Western Kentucky. I mean, it's very obvious with the tradition here. And again, so you put all those things together, got a great city to sell, great campus, and beautiful arena, and a great tradition. And then most importantly, we got an opportunity. And that's one of the things all guys look for, opportunity to play. So we think we have all those things that you got to have.
Anything else?
Thank you, guys.